Mhm. I had this trade going. I wasn't going to talk on it because then that way I could speed it up so you could see it. But the entire premise of what I'm trying to do is, um, well, here we go to the 15-minute chart. I'm testing the validity and strength of this first presented 5-minute fair value gap from the previous day's PM 4-hour session or 4-hour candle. And so I sent you that one video this morning from between like 6 and 7 or a little bit after 7 o'clock. And so I I put my stop down below at 0 GMT, allowing it to come down and take out those lows of the previous 4-hour. This is a 5-minute order block. And so let's go back to the 1-minute chart. So I think I bought there coming to the 850 macro, added more there. This one was added as a limit order. This one was added as it traded back up. See, what I did was, this was the previous range for the 2 a.m. candle. So this was 5:30 to, or no, I'm sorry, this is 1:30 to 1:30, or geez, 1:30 to 1:59. So I drug that over, and then as it traded back down through it off of this 5-minute order block, back up above this right here, then I added more right there. And again, I'm just going to let it go. I'm testing the draw of this candle because on the 15-minute chart, or not, I'm testing the draw of that fair value gap because, again, if you look at it, I don't know it, but from what I've back tested, this is what I'm trying to figure out. Ignore all these other trades on here, but this is the previous day's candle. This is the previous day's regular trading hours PM session 4-hour candle. So I'm using that as a range potentially for the next day. This is the first presented 5-minute fair value gap. And we made it and have not returned back to it. So going back to the 1-minute chart. Yes, it's a stupid stop loss, but it's irrelevant if my premise is correct. So this is the, let's see, this is the first presented fair value gap of the 5:30 to 5:59 range, or right before the 6 a.m. candle. That's what this is right here. For today, for opening range, this is technically the first presented fair value gap after 9:30 of that range. But I can't remember ICT's rules as far as when he uses um, the 9:30 candle as a first presented fair value gap. But in any other range other than, or when I use this same premise in all the other ranges, so right before the 2 a.m. candle, right before the 10 p.m. candle, or right before the 6 p.m. candle, if the 9:30 candle, or if the opening candle of that range gives me a fair value gap, I use it. So that's why I put this on here, just to see from a premise perspective how it's used and what have you. So anyway, we'll see how this plays out. I think it would get there if we, so it's obviously we Well, the range isn't complete yet, but there's the high of that range. So we've got above it and taking out these relative equal highs. But again, none of that matters. What I want to see is from a daily perspective, is this, how pertinent is this, having never been traded back to, and we saw how it was used yesterday during the AM session. So anyway, that's what I'm just testing here. As I bought there, I can't remember where this was a different deal. I think I started buying in here, but my drawdown was basically, well, the drawdown is hard to say because I originally bought up here and then I bought more right here, So it gradually averaged my position lower. So I did have some drawdown, but again, if I'm right, this is irrelevant. And I know there's a 10 o'clock news driver today, I believe it is. Let's see. Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's a yellow folder. Jolts at 10 a.m. We're technically one big Judas swing. Oh, shit. Settlement price. It's right here is 9:30 open. I think that's where ICT would go. Come on, Virginia. Come on, Virginia. Let's see what you're made of, Virginia. Oh, that's weird. None of my drawings are on here. It's the 15-minute chart. All right, screw that. Let's go back to this. So this lower, or this 75% right here, that's actually not, I just pulled it backwards, but that's the upper quadrant of yesterday's daily range or daily candle. I think my trading view's timing out right now. If I was doing this correctly, it would take half off or some right here, but let's just see what she does. Let's see what she does. Oh, Virginia. Oh, Virginia, no. Oh, shit, Virginia. Are you ethereal? Oh, first presented fair value gap with a range. Damn, Virginia. You're not gonna do me dirty like that? This is right here. Macro fair value gap. I'm going to buy 11 of them, depending on where this candle closes. Since it closed above the upper quadrant, I'm going to hold on to it for a second. Can't believe, well, I mean, I realize is probably why it didn't take me out, but it just nicked it. So I should. Well, at least we know it's pertinent. Whether it actually goes through it or uses it to repel, clearly it's a draw, especially since it almost hit this consequent encroachment but to the tick. So I should roll this up here a bit. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy 11 of them. Or shit, sell 11 of them. That's going to not work. You can't do that. Market rejected. Thank you. Yes, I know I pushed the wrong button. Okay, 16 seconds. I'm going to sell 11 right there. And then look at my stop. I'm going to leave my stop right below the open. See if it'll use this previous 30-minute range first presented fair value gap. That may be all it wants to do, because you go back to the 15-minute chart here. Now you could go, okay, at least it's satisfied coming back up into this range that would be used on a daily basis. Because then you could also frame it and go, okay, so I would, if it didn't go any higher, I would say that's still pertinent. Doesn't necessarily need to take the high out of the day. But then I would also look at it and go, okay, so what is, we go the daily range down to here. We're clearly above the 62 to 75% or 79% retracement of that daily range. Right there. If it was going to use that as a resistance, and then potentially try to take out the low of the day, or low of yesterday. I don't think so, though, because it's only Tuesday, and so at some point we need to travel. Or we've been through the NWOG 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, so I would think we're still more bullish. That's the premise I'm going to go under. Let's see. Hopefully that work for Gene. Look. Look. Not much of a gap. It's after 10 o'clock. Just suck it up, Virginie. I don't know. I would kind of think it would go, if it's a pertinent thing, I would kind of think it would go above the fair value gap a little bit if it's not going to take out the high of yesterday, just because if people are going to use it as a stop, um, a lot of times people, it wouldn't be, the stop wouldn't be right at it or right at the consequent encroachment. It would be a little bit above it, but it looks like we got it right there. All right, that's the business. That's the business right there. Nice. Look, red, 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 red. So this is from, come on. So I reset this on the 20th. All right. Until next time, I wish you good luck and good trading.